there's definitely a level of playfulness here in the market that's reflective of very strong bullish sentiment among investors. So it's obviously quite amusing. I've never imagined that we would have conversations about, say, Dogecoins in financial news shows. But we're here, to a degree that it reflects, this can-do spirit and bullish sentiments in the market. We think that's quite supportive for the risky assets in 3 to 6 months' time. Whether or not it's a good idea to use, this as part of your, corporate treasury management, policy, the debate is just starting. And we'll be very interested to see the evolution of that debate going forward. But as disciplined wealth managers, at least on our side, there are a few obligations that we have to the societies in terms of, regulations on, money laundering and, counter financing of terrorism. So these requirements, we take it pretty seriously. And on top of that, there is issue of valuing the, digital currencies and significant volatilities. And of course, again, as a disciplined wealth manager, we don't accept redemptions in kind. So there are these issues, and these debates on regulation of the digital currency space is just starting, and it will come into picture in the medium term. So interesting development, and of course we're watching this very closely. But for us, what's really fascinating about it is that it reflects the underlying sentiment, which is very strong and bullish.
Would you be investing then in Bitcoin? Because there are some calls out there, JP Morgan predicting that we could see levels of around about $150,000.
Would be like that would be like asking my 12-year self whether or not I would buy basketball cards. The valuation of these assets is extremely difficult. I think that's a solid position to have, at least as as an investor. So it's possible that there is a bit of upside, especially given the likely the macro and policy trajectory where the dollar could be a bit softer and liquidity remains ample in the system, at least for next 6 to 12 months time. So it's possible that just in the nominal pricing of the asset there's a bit of upside. But for us, what's more interesting is that the assets in the regulated space, they're also doing very strongly, and this we are focusing on that opportunity set. So equities and credit, the traditional asset classes are doing still very well with minimal problems in terms of transactions and investment. So I'm sorry to say that we'll continue to focus on that space. But at least the technology and kind of social attitude to regulation, all these changes that are reflected in this Bitcoin development, it's still very interesting to us, and as students of the market, we'll continue to monitor that development.